everybody, it's me, Corey Stanley, for another My Little Pony Talk To, and this one is Christmas-based. This is when Applejack and her family goes to the Pinkie Pie's rock farm to spend, I guess, the holiday, which is kind of based on Christmas, with them. And it starts out where, you know, when Pinkie Pie and Applejack finds out they're kind of like cousins. Well, they don't know if they're cousins yet or not, but on that episode, they were trying to see if they were cousins or not. But this one, the whole family, Pinkie Pie's family and Applejack's family, come together to spend this Christmas-based holiday on. And let me tell you, this is a pretty good one too, guys. I'm telling you, this is a pretty good one, because I have to tell you, I've never seen Applejack get that much on a family before. And based on that, there's one of Pinkie Pie's sisters is kind of like Big Mac, you know, quiet, you know, likes to be with us by herself, you know. I think the Pie family and the Apple family got a lot more in common than they think. Well, it seems Applejack found out that the Pie family have a different, what'd you call it? Well, let's just say they got different ways to celebrating this holiday. It seems everything they celebrate on is rock-based. They eat rock soup. They make little rock figurines. And they hide their presents and don't even get any presents. What is that about? And also they put their flag on top of a giant rock. A giant rock. Wow. And Applejack sees how different hers and Pinkie Pie's family is about celebrating this holiday. See, Applejack's her way is, you know, putting candy canes in the yard, Christmas lights and stuff like that. Theirs is totally different. It's completely crazy. So it comes out where Applejack and Pinkie Pie, you know, they're excited for both their families to come together to spend time with each other on this very special holiday. Well, it seems things wasn't always supposed to be. It had their, let's just say it had its bumps with both their families trying to meet each other. Well, it did. Everything went off to a great start. It did. Everything went off to a great start. But in the middle of it, it seems Applejack didn't like their customs about the holiday and wanted to show her customs to them. So she did. Put everything, like they put candy canes out there, Christmas lights, everything. And it seems the Pie family did not like that, because that wasn't their customs of the holidays. See, they had their different ways, and Applejack had her different ways. But they got mad. And they told Applejack's family that they have to leave, which is kind of messed up. I mean, she's trying to warm up to trying to make both their families come together, but still, I'm guessing I guess they like the way they do their day and stuff on this holiday, I guess. So Applejack was crying. She went into this mine that they had on their rock farm, and she was crying, and Pinkie Pie was crying. Because Pinkie Pie wanted both their families to come together, you know, just spend this holiday together, just be family. But I'm guessing it didn't really work out as she planned. So Applejack and them were leaving until Pinkie Pie left Applejack a present that she hid on a train. She hid it pretty well. It hit Applejack in the head and said, "To Applejack from Pinkie Pie." And Applejack said, only Pinkie Pie knows how to hide a gift on a train. Just like their customs, they hide gifts and stuff and they have to find them. And then she finally came through. So, and here's one of the other parts. When Applejack was putting all that stuff on her yard for her customs, that giant rock they're supposed to put the flag on fell into a trench, and they were upset about that. And when Applejack and them were coming back, they were trying to push the rock back on top of their rock farm where it belongs. And whew, that rock heavy. So Applejack and them, they came back and said, "Do y'all need any help?" And one of the Pie relatives said, "What are you doing here?" Applejack, she confessed that their customs were strange about the holiday. They had their customs, she had theirs. Well, she had hers. So she confessed that instead of trying to make their families come, she was so focused trying to put their families together. What she should have done was to see how their customs were and let them do their way. Cause she was their guest, and if they have a custom of a holiday, you need to do the polite thing and celebrate it. Even though it might be strange, you still got to celebrate it because it's the polite thing to do. So she said she was sorry about the way she did her customs. She said she was sorry about forcing her customs on their customs on the holiday. So one of the Pie family said, "Well, what are you doing there? Help us get this rock up back on top of our farm." And let me tell you, the one that said that was very mean. And one of them was shy, like Big Mac. And she always blushed. I think she had a thing for Big Mac. Oh, I guess Miss Cheerly ain't gonna like that. I guess not. But yeah, everything went right at the end. Everything went perfectly. They all with their customs. Granny Smith was trying to talk the way they did, which was kind of old-timey, like an Amish type talking. And Big Mac and the Shy sister, I can't pronounce her name, but the Shy sister, they still blushing, and I think they got a lot more in common. Oh, and Sweetie Belle, well, not Sweetie Belle, sorry about that, Apple Bloom, and Maud, Maud, the one that's all droopy and stuff like that. It seems they had a lot more in common too. And then Pinkie Pie and Applejack, they were happy. They were happy. And at the end of it, Maud did like a poem, a rock poem like she does, all about rocks, nothing but about rocks. Well, it didn't bother them. They were just happy that they're all coming to be a family again. Whew. I'm glad things worked out the way they did. I really am. Well, that's all the time I got for today. Next Saturday is going to be a Halloween-based one. So I can't wait to scare y'all next Saturday. Hope y'all like it. See you then. Bye. Goodbye.